Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Thank you for coming aboard. Those of you who are new, thanks for watching and continue to subscribe and like the videos, man. Here I'm gonna take you on a little ride to up in the hills of St. Anne's. So my brother-in-law Mike is taking us to the ride to show some of his properties that are in the hills. A nice country area. As you can see, as we drive along, you'll see beautiful view of the ocean in St. Anne's Bay. This is a great place to live as well, man, because so the view up here is so great, so wonderful, and the roads are pretty good. So it's not like you're having any kind of problem doing this. You know, there's a great view, a great road here. So yeah, man, we're doing this video to give you a feel of the country and that you can see that even up here, man, there's pretty good roads. But enjoy the view as we drive along, and we'll come to some point as we go along. I'll tell you what I know. Mike is not saying much right now because basically we were just chit chatting about the roads and the people that live here, and the condition that people don't really take their property seriously. People just leave their land. A lot of people here are gone abroad and leave their property unattended and all sort of things. This road was built here by the government years ago for the farmers to build and the people who live in the community, that they can go in and out and have their produce go to market and all that stuff. But you can see the road is still pretty good, but a lot of bushes growing up in the side part of it, and that means people still use it, but there's not a lot of people living here. But like I said in a previous video, Jamaica is greatly underpopulated. There are so many empty land. There's so many vacant places where people can actually live. And you know what? As Jamaica continue to on the road to development, and they are doing really good right now. The government that we have now is doing a great job building up the infrastructure, bringing water into places and light into places that they weren't before, and repairing the whole water structure. And the whole thing is doing a lot of things, green energy. You can see the windmills in all the hills, and you can see the solar panels going in. A lot of people are installing solar panel into their houses now too. And you just have so much different things going on right now. Right now, for anybody who want to come home, if you're young in your 30s, start to look about buying some properties or start building or buy a house. If you are the kind of person who want to buy a house in a gated community, you can do that and use it as an Airbnb. In the meantime, investment property. Lands are also a good investment property. Look at this view over here. I just love this. I like to see those tall coconut trees and the skyline, this gated fence here. This property look like something that's been actively used. And there are some cars down here that mean the owners are around there. So that's a good sign. We're coming up to more of a occupied community, little community that is more houses and so forth is there in this part. Here's Mike, that's my brother-in-law, my sister husband, the one that we are staying with, and you see the places up there already at their place. So he said a few things here, but I mute the video, so I'm just talking over because there's too many different things said. Nothing bad, but just things that are not conducive to the video. So I'm just gonna tell you what you're seeing here. Now we're going down on another road that is off the main that we were on before. This is going into Mike's place. I think coming up here to where this post is, I think this is where he said his property started from. It's about 4 acres or so. And so you'll see we're gonna stop pretty soon to look at the land. We were hoping to go inside the property because a few months ago he said he had it debushed, but now the bush is growing back so much that we can't go in there. And it's a pity because we really want to go inside there. And who knows, we might have find some more fruits, maybe jackfruit, maybe pear, some coconut, whatever. Maybe inside there, but we can't go in because the bush has grown up so much taller now that it hinders us. But yeah, just enjoy the view, man. I love these nature looking videos. If I was when I was in Canada and watching Jamaican videos, this was one of the thing I watched for. Even now, when I watch that guy, what's his name there, Sunrise Boss, I watch most of his videos mostly for the scenic areas. I like what he's doing, the cooking and showing host around Jamaica and all that. But with doing all of that, he's showing a lot of scenic area as well, and I love to watch it, especially at his house, the land where his house is on the hilltop there. He has a beautiful view. That's why I think he called his channel Sunrise Boss, because he gets beautiful sunrise, the view of the sunrise coming up. And so I watch videos like that for that purpose. For that purpose. So yeah, man, the scenic view, it's awesome. There's something you don't want to lose. There's something you don't want to. It just take you back. And I know many of you who are familiar with and grew up in places like this, the woodland, the trees, you can remember a lot of the beautiful memories that you had here in your childhood. The only down part of living up there, living in these places in those days, was that you had no electricity up in those hills, and you had to use kerosene lamps. And when it get dark early at say 4:30, 5 o'clock, and the place get dark really early, and the nights are long because it gets so dark so early. But that was the only drawback. But at the same time, hey, you know what? It's country living, and it was great. As soon as morning come, in places like these, my brother and I, we would just like, as soon as we finish our breakfast, if we're not going to school, we would just try our best to sneak out of the yard quick before my father would find some kind of chores give us to do. And we head for the hills in the woods, and we're hunting birds and doing all that stuff. We used to like to raise white-head pigeon, the white-crowned pigeons, and the other one they call white-winged doves. We used to get them from the nest when they're young, and we take them and fed them by ourselves, so they become really tame. We become their parent, their mom. So when we feed them, they get used to us as they grow, and when they grow big, they remain tamed, and they're not wild anymore. But we never eat them. We just usually, after a while, we let them go. You see, they just usually go. But we just like, we love nature. We used to have a big cage of them, and they'll survive. They make their nest and all that stuff. But eventually they went, because we left and went to Canada, so they just go back into the wild. But you look at this road here. This road reminds me of where we used to live. And some of you have seen the video where I go back to where we used to live in Rockbrook. And this road reminds me of that place. And this is a good road because the asphalt is still there. You can see that it was very well built, because this has been done a long time. In the corners of the road, we can still see the concrete drainage that kept the asphalt from digging up from the rain. And down below here, it's a little bit bad, but most of it is really good. Oh, I just love these bamboo trees in the corner there. It's usually a nice cool out spot for us when we used to run through the woods, and we get tired and hot. It was always a nice place. The bamboo trees under them was a nice shelter. It's always clean under there, and so it just bring back some good memories. And a lot of time, bamboos are grown close to river, so definitely we would have water close by, and then we get some jelly coconut and we'll drink and just relax. So yeah, if you have not grown up in the country, you will not be able to relate to what I'm saying here. And I'm showing these um, pictures, video of these scenic areas in the wood. It means a lot. It means a lot to a lot of people. I know in foreign who have not been in Jamaica for a long time. I know some of you are looking at this and say, wow, I remember those kind of woods. I remember those places. So I enjoy showing you these things. I enjoy showing you this. Here we are going again, and Mike is driving pretty slow because he wants you to see the view. And also the road down here is a little bit bad, so you have to take your time so you don't push the tires forcefully on any sharp rock. You just ease over them nicely. But this place here is Mike's property still, coming down here. I think it's somewhere down here his property ends. Yeah, so just enjoy the view, guys. I was hoping to take you inside the property, but like I said, it was overgrown and we couldn't get inside there. So still, I'm just showing you the road and these through these hillside in the mountain, in the hillside of St. Anne's up there. You can see it's a nice green forest. You have the power lines up there, so you know that electricity is there. Electricity is there, and these people who are living there actually have electricity. Yeah, these nice country home. Somebody live inside there, inside that, not in that tank. There's a house inside, back behind those tanks. So somebody living there. Yeah, coming up to a little more developed area again. Some more people here. Mike was talking about this short coconut tree here, how it's so short and it's bearing coconuts on it. Said he would have loved to have one of that at his place. So I was just focusing the video on that. It's a nice little tree. It's actually bearing coconut. Yeah, man. So we continue our journey. Just keep watching, guys, till we get to the end of the video. Just want to show you the beauty of this place. Some people have actually been inquiring about lands and property to buy. If you are the country type and the farming type and you like to live out in the country, up here you still have water. You build tank like we do, big tanks to catch the rainwater, and you also get water from the government because there's a pump house a little way down from here, and you have electric lights up there. You get internet, you get all this stuff still. Everything is up there. Not because you see the woods doesn't mean that you don't have convenient stuff. You get the internet, you get electricity, you get water coming in from the pump house, as well as you can build a tank to retain some rainwater for other use. And yeah, and you can put on solar panel on your house if you wish to cut down on the electricity, the bills. That's what a lot of people are doing. But here, Mike is telling me that if we go right, we would go to a river, a waterfall, and we're going left, so we're heading back to his home. I wanted to go to the waterfall, but I guess nobody else wanted to go, and because we have rain on and off, they didn't feel like going, so we end up didn't go. But next time when I go to St. Anne's, a good dry time, I will definitely go to that waterfall. Yes, guys. So sorry about my voice. I have a little bit of a, I don't know what it is, man. That my voice a little bit um, low, hoarse or something. But yeah, it's a good look. It's a real good look, and I'm enjoying this video. I love the scenic view. It's like, I wish we could just walk through these places and take the videos like me and my brother did when we went up to Manchester. But it's, maybe, who knows, maybe another time when we go there, we might even be able to walk. I might just walk and follow the truck or something, you know, and do the videos following. Because it's a real beautiful scene. Yeah. Man, you look at these places and you just feel like, wow, I would just like to go there, find a nice, cool place under one of those trees, throw up a hammock, kick back with a tall glass of juice or some nice exotic drink, and pitcher of water beside you with some ice in it. Just chill back, man. Take a little nap, wake up, sip on your water or your drink, man. Whatever it is, a beer, some exotic drinks, or whatever suit your fancy, man. But it's a nice, warm, relaxing atmosphere around here. Nobody bothering you. Nobody. When we look around here, man, there was nobody there with no houses there with bars or anything. People just chill, live their life. You know. There's brother Mike smiling, just cruising along. I think we're coming up soon to one of Mike's friend they call Tete. Yep, you can see his little house thing up there, what he's building. He built some little shop looking thing along the road where he sells his vegetables and fruits and stuff like that he grow on his property. Because people pass through here from time to time, and yes, so people will stop by to buy some pear, some plantain, some guinea, so whatever he have, and if they don't have it, they'll buy something from him. He said he also sells some water and beer and stuff like that from time to time in his little shop. So the people on their farm, they're working, and they can't make it back to the store. They might just go up and buy some beer. I think these are his cows. So yeah, we're coming up to Tete's place. There is Scrappy. Scrappy is a good guy. He's good at taking broken things and fix them and put them together. Yeah, again, that's why they call him Scrappy. But this is Tete's place. We were asking him if we could get some jackfruit, but when we checked out the tree, they weren't ready. So this is the jackfruit tree here. The jackfruits are up there, but they're not ready. Tete is giving my brother a pear, and he gave me the other one. But then he also picked some more and give us two. You'll see them. But look at the jackfruits, man. I love jackfruit, but they just weren't ready. Too young. Check out these tall coconut trees, man. They said this coconut tree is there for a long time now. Many hurricanes pass and leave it. It will never snap. It just bend to the wind and back. These trees look like they're built out of petrified wood, man. They can't break. Look at this tree. This tree is really, really tall. But it looks so nice, like a nice picture in the sky, along the skyline there. Yeah, this is a nice little gully area. Look down there, a lot of fruit trees in that area. Down there, they have all kind of a sweet shop and all that kind of stuff there. So here we are, man. This living in this little area there, Tete must really enjoy living here. Man, looking down in the little gully there, it's not a big gully or anything that dangerous. It's just a nice area where you just run down to the back there, pick some jackfruit or some sweet sap, sour sap, stuff like that. You know, there's a mango tree here. He called those red mangoes, I think he called them. There was a whole lot up in the top, but we couldn't reach them. And he said there are some that drop on the ground, but when we look at them, they weren't good. So I didn't get any mangoes, but they have some nice one up in top. But they didn't have no stick to reach them, and the tree is too tall. But you look at these views. Let's look at this view. There's Mike with some pear. There's Tete's house. These people just live simple life, man. Real simple life. You know, and these are the happiest kind of life to live. No complication, man. No bills, no tax man bothering you. No CRA, no IRA. Just good old country living, man. Chill back. This is his little makeshift shop that he built up there, and he will sell his items from time to time. People come and buy stuff from him, you know. But this is just looking at the his garden over there. You have a planting field just under those trees there. You know, man, this is nice. Just looks so peaceful. Look in the back of the truck. We got the back of the truck is full with goodies. There's a bag here with jackfruit in it. At least 4 jackfruit and some pear. There's a bag of coal, pimento wood coal, that I'm gonna use to do my jerk and barbecue at home. And pear, more stuff. There's some guineps that you just pick off the tree. Yeah. Mike and Scrappy is just helping himself to it. Yeah, man. And my brother Harold too is also eating guineps. I'm not a big fan of guinep, but you know, I just can't be bothered eating them. There's not much for me in my view. There's not much to eat from them, so I can't bother. It's too much work for nothing. There's a herd of goats coming down here. There must be at least 30 goats there, because they have a lot of kids too, so they all add up. Could be about 30 or more. That big old ram goat in the middle there. Goat shepherd. They just know where to go to. The guys just walking behind them, and they just walking to where they need to go. There's another view here of another tall coconut tree in the distance there. So guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Keep on subscribe, like and share. I'm just about leaving. We're just about to leave this place now from Tete's and move on to a little place. There's a little water ravine here with a little spring, a little river running through. And it just, I'm telling you, everything about this place remind me of when we were growing up, where we grew up in Rockbrook, because it just have just about the same features. There's a little water hole that people go and bathe. So yes guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. God bless you. See you in the next one. Big up yourselves, guys.